Hi everyone, this is Joseph from Forest Tech Reviews, aka your favorite Cajun tech reviewer, back with another video today. Today's video, yes, I'm going to give you my thoughts on the iPhone XR after using it for about a week now. But before I get into this video, check this out. Okay everyone, so in this video, I just want to give you my thoughts on the iPhone XR. I've been using it for about a week now, a little bit over a week, and I just want to give you my impressions on it, let y'all know what I like and dislike about it, what is good about iOS 12.1, and just have a discussion with y'all. Let's get something going in the comments below. But let's get into this video also. First thing I want to talk about is the overall build quality, just the design of the phone. But let's take off this case. Look at the color. Man, this is a sexy phone. I think Apple should come out with this color for all their designs. The iPhone XS Max, the iPhone XR, and the iPhone XS. But, I mean, just the build of it really feels good in your hands. The 6.1 inch screen is a perfect size for anybody. Not gonna lie. I mean, just look. The red color, I think, looks the best. But y'all let me know if y'all have a different color. Let me know which color you picked up on it. But besides the build, it feels really good too. It has a good weight to it. And it's just a really great looking phone. The next thing I want to talk to y'all about is right in front of your face. The 6.1 inch LCD liquid retina display. Whatever you want to call it. Man, this display was getting heat. Everybody was saying it's ugly. Worst mistake. It's less than 1080p on a $750 phone. Apple's crazy. Look at it. The display is fine. It looks really great. Watch YouTube videos on there. Now, I know some other YouTubers were saying you can't see the difference from the iPhone XR to the iPhone XS Max.
Why you always lying?
That's crazy also, because you can definitely tell. I know a couple people that follow me on Twitter, they missed the 3D touch on the screen also, and they say they couldn't see the difference. I put it up to my iPhone XS Max this weekend. And yes, you can definitely tell a difference between the displays. The black is definitely not as black as the iPhone XS Max. I wish I could do a video on that to show it off, but the video wasn't coming out right. But overall, if you look at the display, this is the only phone you have, you're not going to complain about it. It's a beautiful display. You won't have any problems having this phone, especially because of the display. But with that said, if you're coming from the iPhone XS Max, yes, you're going to be able to see the difference. Can't lie about that one. If you don't see the difference, go to the doctor, get your eyes checked, because you definitely will be able to see the difference. Let's talk about the speakers on this phone. The bottom facing speaker combined with the earpiece. It sounds really good, as you can tell right here with the speakers now. I did a little speaker challenge with its big brother iPhone XS Max and the iPhone X, and it did really good against those two phones. The speakers definitely, Apple did not cut corners on that. You can watch YouTube videos and Netflix, no problem. You don't even need headphones if you didn't want them. Chilling out in your room, you can definitely hear it. Also, speakerphone works great. Making phone calls, again, you can hear the person if you have it on speakerphone. Moving into gaming with the speakers, again, sounds great. But you can check out my gaming review. Gaming on this device is iOS 12. The games run really smooth, no hiccups, no drop frames. It's just a perfect gaming experience on iOS. Again, shout out to Big Migs for always recommending games. As you can tell, the games run smooth, no problems anywhere. I wish I did have a problem. I could report it to y'all, but no problems gaming on this phone. Let's talk about my overall experience with the phone. It has been great. No problems with it. Using it as an everyday phone, making phone calls, texting. I see why people like iMessage. You can play those games on it. Your kids bug you all day with those iMessage games, which is, pretty sweet, but it gets a little annoying because they won't stop, because they whip your butt on it. So iMessage, I can see why people love iMessage. It's a definitely win. Now, let's talk about two things that drive me crazy on iOS. First thing is notifications. I don't have any right now, which is a good thing. Thank God. Notifications, Apple, Tim Cook, if you're listening to this, fix them, please. They have to have a better way of getting notified, grouping them together. Fix that, and then that's one of the biggest gripes that Android folks have when they move over to iOS. If you have iOS, you love the notifications, let me know in the comments. Maybe I'm doing something completely wrong, but it just drives me crazy. I mean, it won't keep me away from iOS, but it's definitely not the greatest experience when you have the iOS and the notifications on there. That's enough about that. The next thing, customization. Let me put on my apps. Let me put on my favorite clock widget. Let me move the apps where I want to. Why can't I have my favorite clock widget on there like this? Why can't I have my apps wherever I want them on the screen? I know iOS probably will never change. Apple will never change their way they do it. I understand it. I know people love it. All the apps everywhere. I'm just asking a little bit of customization. I mean, I can't even, if I want to move an app like down here, you know, I can't do it. It keeps on moving up. That just stuff like that irks me. I can't even say that iOS is boring anymore. It's just those couple things that I really dislike about this phone. Those two things are the biggest problems I have with iOS and with the iPhones. Now, the next thing I want to talk about, because I almost forgot it, is battery life. It's been really good on this phone. I've been getting about 6.5 to 7 hours of screen on time, maybe 6 sometimes depending on the games I'm playing, also what videos I'm watching on YouTube. But battery life has been really good. RAM management is great. You know, I have 3 gigs of RAM, no problems with any stuttering or hiccups, which you don't really expect that on iOS anyway. Okay, the last thing I want to talk about on the iPhone XR are the cameras. I think I saved the best thing for last. These cameras are really impressive. You can check out my camera test on the top right here. I did some video. I took some photos. Y'all let me know. But look at the photos now with the front camera. The front camera has a 7 megapixel camera. It does do bokeh effect portrait mode. Also on the rear, you have a 12 megapixel. Yes, it's the same main camera that you get on the iPhone XS Max. Now on the rear camera, you can do portrait or bokeh, but it has to be a person. Can't be like an animal, because the bokeh effect on the rear camera is all software because, you know, the single lens. They're trying to pull off a Google. I haven't tested out on the rear cameras yet, but definitely will be doing so. Overall, the video that you get from this camera too is great. Look at these photos I took. Look at the colors. Look at how sharp they are. Everything looks really good on this iPhone XR cameras. Y'all let me know what y'all think about them in the comments below. Did Apple do a good job with the iPhone XR? For the first week, my impressions, I'm gonna say yes. It's definitely a winner. I love it. I love the color of it. I just like the experience overall with iOS on this phone. I like the size, speakers, the gaming. Everything's really great on this phone so far. Stay tuned to the channel. If anything changes, I will definitely let you know. I have more videos coming up on the iPhone XR. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so for more coverage on the iPhone XR. And until next time, peace. I'm out of here. You have a great day.